Oh, you know better than that, dude. Hold on. Let me get his bone for him. Here we go. Who wants a bone? There you go. There you go. Enjoy. Don't go that way. Ugh, we've been having that conversation lately. Anyway, great, beautiful morning. I'm out here early because Willa requested, when are you going to live stream next? And I said, I have no clue. These are impromptu. These are spur of the moment when my phone stops ringing and dinging and the pile goes away enough so that I can get out here. Or I just need some fresh air and sunshine. Look at that sunshine. Okay, so we still have a few clouds. Oh, I'm so very grateful. They say, ask and you shall receive. Yeah, well, I'm experiencing, I don't even ask and I'm receiving. Hey, good morning. Hey, Sue Talbert, get this. Okay, landmark in conversations. I have manifested housing anytime I want it in Miami, and I didn't even ask. Ha 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 ha. Figure out how to put hearts or something that you. I'm like, yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Look at this. Look at this. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for today? Where are you viewing from? Well, I know. Right now we have one viewer. I know where you're viewing from. Yeah, and yeah, isn't that freaking amazing? So, and plans are forever shifting. I had been declaring that I would have 3 people at the primary course in July, Atlanta, and one of those has now rescheduled for September in DC, and I have housing for that. And I can come in like Tuesday, recover Wednesday, do service Thursday, be at the course Friday, Saturday, Sunday, recover Monday, and come home Tuesday again. I'm riding this fire horse. I'm riding this fire horse in the waves of it and all of the opportunities coming. The person who offered me housing in Miami has yet to go to the center. And I name dropped a person who's not a kumite yet, but who has been to the center and is enrolled. When I understood that they were both in Miami, I had tapped him and said, please guide her to the center. And I heard that they have made plans to meet up. And yeah, for like a nature adventure kind of thing. And I shall have to tap him and remind him, bring her to the center. She promised in a few weeks. She's facing exams, and I'm like, yeah, had I thought about that? Hello, where are you viewing from? What are you grateful for today? Had I thought about, I mean, when I'm talking to people who have received light before and they're facing exams, I'm like, go to the center, or facing, any kind of challenge. You want clarity? Go get your light, and things happen. Yeah, I'm celebrating that the temperatures are warm today, and we've had wet weather to the tune. It was cold and wet yesterday to the tune of where I've been experiencing aches and pains in this body and cleansing symptoms that, yeah, we haven't had for quite some time. And embracing them with gratitude and acceptance is easy enough, but my cane retired, for 3 days. And well, she's still retired, but I have a backup cane. And the freedom with that, and then the being yanked back after traveling so much that the body stiffens up, and then you get more aches and pains, and yeah, but moving through them, and planning on getting grounded. I want to get out and go later, but I have one bar on here. But until then, yeah, I'll go for a barefoot walk later when I take care of the animals. But maintaining a live stream like that, sometimes it cuts out. The buds on the maples are getting fat and red, and the camera does not do them justice. Okay, I have 0 viewers, which frees me up to leave. I'm quite sure Sue Talbert didn't mean drop off, and yet, that seems to be the deal. What else did I? Yeah, it's been from my thoughts to God's ears for a while, to manifesting. And then, yeah, this morning of manifesting without even have the thought. I got Anne out of that, Sue Talbert. I see you're making a comment. I'm not understanding it. Anyway, whoa. See if we can walk down these stairs without the dog taking us out. Yeah, it becomes a challenge when you're stiff. It was really fun 2 weeks ago, being able to run up and down stairs, and I look forward to staying in Stone Mountain again, because being in a place that's got a good staircase that requires you to go up and down is such good exercise. We got birdies in the trees. And I got my feet on the ground, so I'm not barefoot, but I have my moccasins on. There's another birdie in the tree. Up there, where'd you go? You see him right in there. Yep, it's nice living in heaven on earth. I can sit out on the porch and watch the clouds. I'm hoping to get the mobility again to work in the garden as it gets warm. Oh, hey, don't trip me. I've got a patch over here that has a brown fungus that tells me I need to cut that all back out to the ground and soak it with baking soda or something. That's a considerable amount of work that we have not tackled yet. But it looks like highways on the job. Okay, that's great. So I hope you make efforts to go to Joni Carroll's house for light so that you can go up and down the stairs. That's, yeah. If the stairs have the railing on the side that works for you and all of that. I think I recall a staircase that you brought me to, and the railing was on the left side, which is more difficult. Anyway, it's beautiful out here. If watch out, Mister. Ooh, I love these things. These moths. No, you're in the way, dude. Yes, you're adorable. Don't hatch my moths. Move, critter. These pieces of moss that fall out of trees. Stop it. All right. Yeah, it's a big effort, but when you do it, do you feel better? Whoa, excuse me. I want the moss, dude. Whoa, I want the moss. I want the moss. There we go. Ha! I got the moss. Wow. And we have a cat posing. Yeah, it feels good. So here, when things get going again, and the purple container is, I believe, and then in the front, that's catnip, but that's biennial. So it may not come back this year. And over here is the all invasive lemon balm. And yeah, ooh, we got something coming up here. What is that? What did I plant there? Oh, there are daylilies over there, and that planter in front of the cat. Oh, and there's, oh yeah, I know what's over here. We have chocolate mint. Chocolate mint is delicious. All right. No, oops, people are back. So anyways, hi, where are you viewing from? What are you grateful for today? I'm enjoying, oh, you have catnip seeds and okay, well, you got to grow those catnip seeds. And cat grass is great because they love to eat grass and barf all over your carpet. Yay! Cat grass. Mr. Max, you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk, Mr. Max? I can hear a mourning dove off in the distance. Tommy calls them rain crows. Mourning dove. That call. My mother always called it a mourning dove, and yeah, Tommy calls it a rain crow, and I wonder if